Good morning, fifth graders. Today or tomorrow, whichever when you're viewing the video, you will be taking the Investigation 3 quiz. I just thought I'd read through the questions for you so that you could get an idea of what you're going to be expected to do. The online quiz will look a little bit different. I did just copy the exact same questions, but some of the stuff you have to do in the drawings, it makes it a little difficult, but I'll show that in a minute. All right, so number one says Ryan drew a one-eyed triangle character on dot paper. Ashley used the rule 3x, 3y to enlarge Ryan's drawing, and she drew the character below. So this drawing over here is Ashley's drawing. Okay, so Ashley had already used the 3x, 3y rule to make this drawing. Down below, Simone saw Ashley's drawing and doubled the links to create her own character. On the grids below, sketch Ryan's original character and Simone's new version of Ashley's character. So from Ashley's, figure out what would be the original. That would be this dot paper on this side. And then Simone went from Ashley's, she doubled the links to make her own. Question B says, are Ryan's and Simone's characters similar? Explain. For the explain, you could use scale factor, or you could use other reasons to say how you know they're similar. Write a rule that would create Simone's character from Ryan's. Ryan's was the original. How would you go directly from Ryan's to Simone's? A rule would be like, what would you multiply X and Y by? Or what would you multiply the links by to get the new one? Question 2 says, are shapes A and B similar? Explain why or why not. Include information about side links, angle measures, and scale factor. So you should use details to explain why they're similar. Don't just say they're similar because they look the same or, something general. Give detailed explanations. So you might want to measure these links in A and in B. Measure the corresponding links. On the online version, there is a centimeter ruler. So if you're doing this on paper, you should use a centimeter ruler. Megan wanted to make a new video game character. Use lab sheet 2.1 coordinates of game characters to help you with this question. So that was the day we made Mug and the other Wumps. So you can use that lab sheet to help you figure out what you need to do for this question. Write a rule that would transform Mug was XY, into Slug, who is very wide but not very tall. So change Mug into Slug using a rule, so something X, something Y, who will make him very wide and not tall. Megan wanted Slug to move up but not over on the grid. What rule could do this for her? So both of these A and B have multiple answers that could be correct. Then the last one says C, is Slug similar to Mug? Why or why not? And again, use the terminology and the details that we've been using in this investigation. So that is the quiz on paper. And like I said, I would show you the quiz online so you can see the difference of what it might look like. And then you can decide which one you want to do. So it's a 12-point quiz. You can see this is the same thing. Ryan drew the character. Ashley used the rule. There's Ashley's. Then here you're going to have to draw. Simone saw Ashley's drawing and doubled all the links on the grids below. Same exact question, right? Here you would use your drawing tool here to get pretty close of what Ryan might be and what Simone might be. Okay, in the next question, there are 2 parts here. Are Ryan's and Simone's similar? Explain. Write a rule that would create Simone's from Ryan's. Oh, shoot. Okay, and then we have a question. Are the shapes similar? Explain why or why not. So you type your answer down here. Up here you have access to a ruler. If you click on it, you can move it around, and then you can um, tilt it how you want to measure the sides. You also would have a protractor if you want to check the angles. And then in the last question, we have 3 parts, so make sure you would answer all of those. You might want to say A, B, and C on this side. And that is what you would need to do for the quiz in Schoology. Have a good day.